What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just as a quick recap from yesterday on the free plays we posted, I ended up going 2-1 on that card if you guys tailed, which is always solid because that's a 67% clip, right? We're staying profitable on the slate, depending on the platform that you use, of course. And then those of you who are part of the weekly or VIP group on Winnable, we had 2 bonus plays that dropped yesterday as well. Now, normally those bonus plays are VIP only, okay? But we actually did a special giveaway to the first 5 subscribers to my free, to the free membership. Anyone who subscribed in Winnable got access to those plays, and those ended up going 1-1. So overall, the free plays and the bonus plays, we still stayed right around that profitable range on the slate. So after the brief cool down, we had a pretty solid, past few days, guys. We've been on a hot streak, so we can't really discount that. There's nothing that we need to change. We got good momentum going forward. Before we jump into today's picks, though, do me a quick favor and smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on the plays or the videos when they drop. Before we dive in, I have a special offer to share with you all. So essentially, if you're not doing these plays whenever you tell them on Better, you're totally missing out, right? Better is running one of the best promos out there at the moment, where it's a limited time offer up to $200 in no sweat entries, right? 2 anytime tokens up to $100 each if you guys use my code, or scan the QR code and use my code +1, that's PLUS1, you'll get access to that. And I'll even send you, if you send me a proof that you signed up via a screenshot, I'll give you free access to my VIP group in Winnable. But use my code +1, that's PLUS1. And if you're already on Better, you should check out Novig as well. Okay, so Novig is running a spend $5, get $50 deposited to your account. You use my code +UNIT that you see here on the screen, PLUSUNIT, and you'll get access to that. I'll also hook you up with a free Winnable if you send me a screenshot of your sign up via text message to this phone number that you see here on the screen. All right, so with that being said, guys, we're gonna jump into the first pick of the day, NBA Friday. I've got Tari Eason at under 11.5 points. The Rockets, that's who he's with. He's going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. We're going to dive into the numbers really quick. The last 5 games, he's under on that at an 100% clip. Can't go wrong there, 100%. I like it. On a 10-game stretch, he's under at 100% as well. So this is pretty fire, guys. Over a 20-game stretch, it's 80%. The Pelicans, they're not that great of a defensive team, but I don't think Tari Eason's role is gonna, matter either way based upon how he plays against opposing power forwards. New Orleans is not allowing that many points, for the most part. So they're top 3 in the league as far as points against power forwards on other teams. So that's a great lock for me. I'm taking that all day. We're gonna move into pick number 2, which is going to be Jeremy Grant at over 21.5 points and assists. He's been hot lately. He's cashed with the Blazers. They're playing against a weak Utah Jazz team in Utah, but that's like more of a divisional matchup if I'm not mistaken. If we look at the numbers over the past 5 games, he's hitting that at an 80% clip. He's been on one of my slates over the past few days if you guys trail, or if you guys have been tailing and following me. He definitely cashed out in the first quarter or in the first half. The guy's been hot. Over the past 10 games, he's hitting the clip at 0.1 points and assists at 80%. Over the past 20 games, 60%, so that's pretty solid. Head-to-head matchup. It looks like that's the only red flag because he's faced the Jazz twice this year. I don't see him going, I don't see him going under 3 straight games. I think he's due for hitting that over mark at over 21.5 points and assists. It looks like he was only at 19 and 18 the first 2 games. And if you look at the opposing power forwards in terms of how Utah plays against them, points and assists, they're like bottom in the league. Assist wise, they're like last. And then points wise, they're like bottom 10. So pretty weak defense. Jeremy Grant, he's a pretty solid player, veteran guy. So I don't see that being an issue at all. So that's the second pick. We're going to move into the third pick. So that was Jeremy Grant. So here's where it gets a bit interesting, and this is where you guys should look at using different platforms other than just PrizePicks, or other than just Underdog, or better for parlays. You've got Jalen Johnson. I had Jalen Johnson on under 22.5, but right now there's a special being run, so Jalen Johnson, I was able to get him at 4.5 points, but I know the game is kind of stretched out, so I wouldn't bother with putting Jalen Johnson in a slip. But I did see Najee Marshall, so he's going to be the third and final pick. So disregard that Jalen Johnson pick. That was a mistake based upon a future game, okay? But Najee Marshall is the third and final pick on points, rebounds, and assists. That's under 21.5. He's with the Mavericks going up against the Cleveland Cavs over the last 5 games. He's hit at an 100% clip, 5 of 5. Over the past 10 games, he's hit at a 70% clip. And over the past 20 games, it falls down to 50%. Check out the head-to-head matchup, which was last year, so that's not going to really count because that was last year. But if you look at opposing small forwards based upon, Cleveland matching up against opposing small forwards, they're middle of the pack to top 10 in the league. So I'm willing to play on that one for sure. Najee Marshall at over or under 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Again, guys, just a quick recap based upon the offers out there before we wrap things up. If you're placing these plays, make sure you're going to do it on Better. They're offering the $200 no sweat entry up to two $100 tokens each. You use my code +1, PLUS1, and then send me a screenshot. I'll give you free access to my winnable for 30 days. You see the number here on the screen. But that should about wrap it up. It's short and sweet just for today, NBA Friday. Those are the official plays. Let me know down below in the comments if you were tailing, fading, or what you liked and what you didn't like. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks. Later.